Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and enigmatic countries in the world, Russia, spanning 11 time zones and home to some of the richest cultural heritage on the planet. Russia is a land of contrasts and surprises. Stick around as we uncover the top 10 mind-blowing facts about Russia that will leave you in awe and itching to explore more. Top 10 facts about Russia. Russia is in the news a lot these days, thanks to Vladimir Putin's war. But before he invaded Ukraine, we visited Russia and found it to be a fascinating country. In fact, did you know that more than 5 million tourists visited Russia in 2019? Yes, things have changed, and many people will never visit Russia with its current government in power. I doubt we will be returning to the former Soviet Union anytime soon. However, when we drove through Russia during the Mongol Rally, we found that its landscape reminded us a lot of Canada, and its people were friendly and welcoming. Russia has dropped off the world stage as a travel destination. However, people still wonder what it is like there. Here are some interesting facts that can give you a bit of insight into its people, culture, and heritage. Considering it is bordered by 14 countries, Russia has a vast footprint, so people should get to know it a bit better. Are you wondering what countries border Russia? They include Norway, to the northwestern Finland, to the northwest, Estonia, to the west, Latvia, to the west, Lithuania, via the Kaliningrad exclave, to the west, Poland, via the Kaliningrad exclave, to the west, Belarus, to the west, Ukraine, to the southwest, Georgia, to the southwest, Azerbaijan, to the southwest, Kazakhstan, to the south, China, to the southeast, Mongolia to the southeast, and North Korea to the southeast. Woo, that's a lot of countries, not to mention its 3 oceans, Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic, and the Baltic Sea. That's a lot of bodies of water. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. 1. History. Back in the USSR. In 1917, the leader of the Bolshevik Russians, Vladimir Lenin, and created the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, USSR, which included Russia and 11 other countries. After the fall of communism, the USSR was no longer, and today, its official name is the Russian Federation. Vladimir Putin pretends that it is now a democracy, but we know what he does to his opponents. 2. The Kremlin is the largest medieval fortified complex in the world. The Kremlin is beautiful, but did you know that it is the largest medieval fortified complex on Earth? Overlooking the Moskva River, the Kremlin is the official residence of the President of Russia. The site has been continuously inhabited since the 2nd century BC and has been the seat of power for centuries. In 1990, the Kremlin, along with Red Square, was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It has witnessed pivotal events in Russian history, from the reign of Ivan the Terrible to serving as the residence of Russian Tsars, the headquarters of the Soviet government, and now the official residence of the Russian president. 3. Russia is a part of Asia. Have you ever wondered what continent Russia is on? Is it Europe or is it Asia? Well, the answer is both. In fact, 75% of Russia is located within Asia, and while driving through Russia to Mongolia, we felt that the east had more of an Asian feel than a European feel. Most of that area is Siberia, which makes up 77% of the Russian Federation. Siberia is a large region in northern Russia. While it makes up 77% of the land, only 20% of the Russian people live in Siberia due to the harsh conditions. We drove across Siberia in the summertime, and it was beautiful. Siberia reminded us a lot of Canada, and the people were so friendly and welcoming. If you love to get off the beaten path while traveling, you should visit Siberia. It is known for its natural beauty, and if you are lucky, you may even spot a reindeer. Read, Motherland Calls. Mother Russia stands proud over Volgograd. 4. Russia is the largest country by land mass. Based on the total land mass, Russia is the largest country in the world. That is excellent for travelers because that means there is plenty to explore. The total landmass of Russia is 6,601,665 square miles, 17,098,242 square kilometers. That is equal to 11% of the world's total landmass. For comparison, the next biggest country is Canada at 3,855,1 101 square miles, 9,984,665 square km. Russia 2 times larger than the USA and even bigger than the surface area of Pluto. It is a federation of 86 republics, provinces, territories, and districts. 5. The world's longest railway is in Russia. Did you know that the longest railway in the world is in Russia? The Trans-Siberian Railway extends from Moscow to Vladivostok on the Pacific Ocean east for a total of 5,772 miles. We have never stopped kicking ourselves for not booking the Trans-Siberian Railway back to Europe. There are several branches and routes, including the Trans-Mongolian, where we would have started, Trans-Manchurian. 6. Tetris was invented in Russia. Many people don't know that the game Tetris was invented in Russia. In 1984, Alexei Pajitnov developed the first version of Tetris for the Electronica 60 computer. The game quickly caught on and spread throughout Russia. By 1987, the game was released in Europe and North America, and it became one of the most popular computer games in the world. 7. Russia has 11 time zones. Did you know that Russia is so big that it has 11 different time zones? Even though Russia has 11 time zones, it still isn't the country with the most time zones. France has the most time zones due to all the small islands that are a part of France. While Russia doesn't have the most time zones, it still has a lot. If you decide to travel across Russia, you may experience jet lag without even leaving the country. 8. Russia has 12 active volcanoes. Another surprising fact about Russia is that it has 12 active volcanoes. Of those volcanoes, Kamchatka is one of the most commonly visited due to its accessible location. While many people think of Russia's frozen tundras, have you ever noticed in movies that it is always winter in Russia? It has a very diverse landscape with vast steppes, rolling forests, and volcanoes. If you love nature and beautiful landscapes, you should visit Kamchatka. This active volcano has over 1,000 different species of plants and is also home to brown bears, sheep, and wolves. You can choose to visit Kamchatka on your own or go on a guided tour. If you are unfamiliar with the Russian language, an organized tour is the easiest option. 9. Russia is home to a lot of famous literature. Russia is home to some of the best and most esteemed writers in the world. A few of the great Russian authors include Alexander Pushkin, Alexander Solzhenitsyn, Ivan Turgenev, and Vladimir Nabokov. The famous Russian authors that you may also know are Fyodor Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment, and Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace, and Anton Chekhov, a renowned playwright known for The Seagull. 10. Russia has the deepest lake in the world. Lake Baikal in Siberia is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is the deepest lake in the world. It has a maximum depth of about 1,642 meters, 5,387 feet, and contains approximately 23,600 cubic kilometers, 5,662 cubic miles of water, which is about 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater supply. Lake Baikal is also one of the world's oldest lakes, estimated to be around 25 million years old. This makes it a valuable site for scientific research on evolution and geological history. In winter, the surface of Lake Baikal freezes over, creating a thick layer of ice. The ice is so clear that you can see several meters down into the water, and it often forms strikingly beautiful patterns and bubbles. Did you enjoy these facts about Russia? Russia is an amazing place to visit if you love history, culture, and architecture. While Russia isn't one of the most popular tourist destinations, it is perfect for anyone that wants to get off the beaten path. If you enjoyed from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching.